Where do you choose to live from emotionally every single day? Now, most of us live our life in reaction mode. Something happens and then we react accordingly. But your state of mind is more important than you actually think. Because your state of mind is a habit. And so most of us have a habitual way of being in our life. And then things happen, of course, our state of mind alters. But for some people, the state of mind is consistently draining you and actually making your life a miserable place. So then we try and grab things externally to make us feel better in the moment. So we do things, we go on vacations, maybe we swap jobs, or we try and do things externally to make us feel good. But nobody's in charge of your state of mind. You are. Nobody can change your state of mind. Only you can. Because if you don't know how to alter your state of mind, you're actually literally going to be a victim of your life forever. Because life will always happen to you. Every day something can happen that will actually knock you off focus. So if you know how to alter your own state of mind without it being something externally that affects it, now you're in the driving seat of your car. Now you're a leader of your life. I'm going to give you 3 tips today on how you can alter your state of mind. The first one is one of my favorite. The fastest way to alter your state of mind is by changing your face and your body. Because if you're sitting like this and you're trying to feel, I'm going to feel good now, oh, I'm going to feel good, yeah, I'm going to feel good, you feel miserable. So if you're feeling miserable right now, check in with your body language. What's your body language doing? Most probably you're slouched over or you're feeling a bit heavy in the shoulders. But if you open your chest, lift your chest up, put your shoulders back and down, and then you smile, it's really hard for you to feel miserable, right? So a great way for you to change your state, and the fastest way to do it, is to alter the way that we are in our physical body. And that's easy to do. You can do that fast. So that's number 1. The second way to change your state is actually to figure out what's going on inside of my mind. Because the reason that you're feeling miserable is not because it rains outside. It's not because of something happened. It's not even about COVID. It's about how you interpret your life. So if you start to look at the thoughts that are flushing through your system, we have about 60, 70,000 thoughts every single day. If you start paying attention to those and you start looking at them and going, oh my God, what are the thoughts in my head? Actually, all of them are making me feel in a miserable state. Start doing an inventory of the thoughts that live in your head. Pick the ones that you notice are coming back most frequently, and then you turn those thoughts around. You go, well, this thought is making me feel really bad. If I want to feel good, what kind of thoughts would I have? Don't even think, oh, I'm going to stop thinking this thought and everything's going to be great. No, because maybe you are feeling that way, or maybe you want to feel that way and want to think those thoughts. But if you think about it in the long run, if you want to have a good life, you got to be looking at, okay, the kind of person that has a really happy life, what kind of thoughts does that person have? And then you start writing those thoughts down, and then you start retraining your brain. Third way to change your state is actually affirmations. Now, I work with affirmations with all of my clients, and when I start working with them, they're like, Anna, how can I say I feel spectacular, or I feel powerful, or I've got confidence if I don't feel that way? Well, you don't feel that way because your autopilot has taught you to feel miserable. And so of course you're not going to feel like you have confidence if your autopilot that you've been listening to for the last I don't know how many years tells you that you're not confident. But confidence isn't something that you have. It's something that you make a decision to become. It's a decision. That's all it is. Being confident or not confident is a decision that you have to make. Now, in the beginning, it's going to feel really uncomfortable. You tell yourself in the mirror, you look yourself in the eye, I'm confident. Or even if you think that you don't really like yourself and you look yourself in the eye and you say, I love you. Of course, it's going to feel uncomfortable because your brain is conditioned for you to be in the comfort zone. And your comfort zone, even though it's not a good place for you because it's making you feel miserable, your comfort zone is already been designed. So if you want to become a different person and have a better life or a different life, you need to change your comfort zone. That's what you do by adding things that makes you feel uncomfortable. Yes, they're uncomfortable in the beginning, and then you train your brain, and eventually you're like, I am confident. I am feeling good. See what I mean? So those 3 tips are my hot tips for you to change your state. And remember, your state will determine the outcome of your life.